Welcome to Reread. Now I'm going to go back to the Marvel Star Wars series. We're going to go through issues 35 to 38. This is a little story arc that kind of happens at the same time, in a way, of Vader's quest. What's going on is Vader is again interrogating someone and finds out the name is Skywalker, but doesn't do anything about it. Now, you could say that was the same person, but this happens, it seems, on two different areas. But what I think is, Vader's just, hearing from someone else. He wants to get, confirmation that Luke is Luke, It makes sense. He may ask someone else maybe gave up Skywalker's name. Either way, is it a contradiction in the EU? Not really. I don't really see it that way. Because, maybe he's just asking around for, to make sure, now that I know who Luke is, I couldn't get him on that planet, but I want to make doubly sure that someone just wasn't just throwing a name out there. So maybe he was just double checking. But this has got to be the second time. Vader's quest has to happen first because of all the things that happen there. And this one, Luke is with someone called Lady Domina, and he's taking her to her planet. But then it's revealed that Darth Vader's also on the planet and looks at Luke, and they kind of look and stare at each other and talk, and then Vader walks away because he's here for Lady Domina, because she's going to be the next high priestess. And I guess this is I don't know what they're fighting for. I don't know if it's he wants them to stay with the Empire and not support the rebellion. I don't get it, but for whatever reason, Darth Vader's hands are tied. And they do explain this in issue 36, saying that he can't do anything. It may look bad on the planet. He's worried about public image. And now that I'm thinking about this actually ties in really well with what happened on Vader's quest. Maybe he doesn't want an insurrection on the planet again if he acts too quickly to try to get Luke. So he may be playing it safe. So maybe right now I just answered my own question on that. But in number 36, actually issue 35, it's revealed that Baron Tagg did not die. He and his brother are kind of in cryostasis, and that this Domina lady is their younger sister. And she is fond of the Baron because the Baron was always kind to her, nice brother-sister relationship. But Darth Vader is basically using the Baron as leverage to get what he wants from Domina. And as they go to a court of law, Vader gets accused of deceit, and so Vader is offended, and he challenges Luke to a duel. Remember, this is old-timey Marvel Star Wars, so I'm not really upset about the story here. And so in issue 37, they go to that duel in some crystal forest, stone crystal forest. And as they're going through there, Baron Tagg escapes his prison. There's a rebel raid. Leia goes through that area, and Baron Tagg is, freed, and then sneaks onto the Millennium Falcon and holds Han and Leia at gunpoint. Later on, he is dumped on the planet because Han and Leia get I can't remember, the Falcon kind of tips to one side or something, and he falls forward, and Leia and Han lunge for him at the same time and disarm him and take him captive. He's dropped onto the planet where Luke is about to battle Vader, and they know this. They drop R2-D2 on the planet too, and 3PO is talking to Luke through R2, which is kind of weird. Never seen that before. Luke and Vader haven't met yet. They're still trying to find out where everyone is in the forest, and Luke is avoiding because the crystal trees are breaking off and crashing. He's slicing them with his lightsaber to stay alive. Baron Tagg comes across Darth Vader. Vader reveals that he is using his younger sister against him, and he's twisting her to be evil, and the Baron's like, "Oh, I hate you, Vader." Remember, he's got this big grudge for Vader. But Vader goes, "Yes, and I will kill you, but there's one thing you must do for me first." And it flashes back to Luke, where he encounters Vader, and they start fighting, and Luke's holding his own. He's actually doing really good, and then he skewers Vader. Now at this point, the book fooled me because I'd forgotten that it was Baron Tagg the whole time in disguise, like a holo recorder image of Darth Vader was overlaid over the Baron Tagg. So Luke was really just fighting Baron Tagg again, which he had before, and easily beat him too, because Baron Tagg does not have the Force. He's just got good fencing skills. So Luke wasn't that good against Vader, and when Vader does approach him, says, "Come on, Luke, come on, Skywalker, you get the first hit." I don't know what happens, but one of the trees kind of explodes, and that makes Vader and Luke can get away, and Vader walks away too. He flies away too. And I still don't know. I read it twice. I was like, did it just blow up? I don't know what happened there. But anyway, So they don't get their, fateful duel yet. They will later on, but they live to fight another day. Overall, what can I say about it? It's Marvel Star Wars. It's kooky, it's zany, it's crazy, and yeah, it can be fun. All right, folks, that's it for now. See you next time.